Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I should probably pause the game. Welcome back. This is episode 4 of Shack of Borg. This is me playing for the first time as the Borg, and we are having an interesting time. Last episode, I was pushing for the Federation homeworld, and just barely won these fights over here, and everybody's like pretty hurt. I got a lot of great advice. We're taking out Federation planet. Actually, I can unpause this. This is all right. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. State new directive. Well, our directive is to wait patiently while they take over this Federation planet. Let's see here, got the colony ship still. Oh no, we just took it. Colony ship's actually over on the front line, I think. Planetary simulator, move you out. So, oh, that's right, yeah, I was building up a fleet to chase off the Federation because they took over a planet of mine way back here, and they were a jump from my homeworld. So I was building like a mini fleet, like a support fleet for the main push, while I tried to kill. I think their fleet is actually chasing back to stop me from getting to their homeworld, so can't allow that to happen. I may want to just push through here, actually, go straight for the homeworld, because as soon as I take out Earth, it's all over. So one of the things people were saying was do some more improved regeneration research, because that's going to allow the ship to regen and you get your health back, and it makes the cubes really hard to take out in late game. So I'm going to take that advice, the tactical advice from the XPGamers. Get it done. The obelisks are the planet killers, it looks like, so they're heading in to bomb the crap out of this.
User left your channel.
Oops, I left my TeamSpeak on. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna take out these defenses here. I think the spheres can handle a few phaser turrets and a single defense station. Actually, it's not even a defense station, it's a trading post. Federation trading post, we got this. Get on in there and focus fire on the phaser turrets, cause yeah. Can we assimilate turrets? Nope. That's too bad. Get out of there, simulator. Run. So slow. That's the thing with the Borg. I just built another assimilation cube. I didn't even realize he was in the chain to build. Well, holding beam, hell yeah. So we got another cube. What is that, like 4 or 5 cubes? Oh, the fleet! The fleet is engaging. Get in there quick. Don't give them a chance to really come in here. They got a nebula. Get him. Get the nebula class. So I don't wonder, we had a really fun community game night last Saturday. I wonder how many of you guys were there for that. We played some War Thunder, which was a really fun fiasco. Oh, tell me you're simulating it. And crack me up. Only level 3. I mean, if you can assimilate capital ships, I hope it's just the low-level ones. But that would still be so ridiculous to take a nebula out. Alright, I think we've got this. Let's spread out the cubes a little bit. Kind of make a wall here. Yeah, we're not going to assimilate it, but we sure are going to kick the ever-living crap out of it. But yeah, we played some War Thunder, which, you know, turned into, oh, there's Shack. I'm going to go shoot Shack down. But I got me some kills in there. Got a Sovereign? Oh, that Sovereign's not going to make it. There she goes. Ooh. There's one getting assimilated. We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. I love it. I love it. Definitely a pretty game. Nice attention to detail, eh? Alright, let's get you guys leveled up a bit, and let's go ahead and, ooh. One of our cubes is practically on fire. Let's send, how are you doing? You're doing pretty good. Oh, that's Locutus. Locutus and this cube. Yeah, let's just send you back to bomb the planet, and then we're gonna move the fleet forward, I think, and push for Earth. It's like First Contact all over again. We're just pushing for Earth. Is the cube here yet? Where is the cube? The cube, man. The cube, go. Overgrown paradise. Get out of there. There you go. He's still thinking about it.
By your command. Assimilate this vessel.
Assimilate this. No, I mean literally.
All sections
I'm not being a smartass. Go in there and assimilate this.
alert the crew.
All right. So
Set a course.
set a course. Wait, what did we assimilate this time? That was a Federation voice. We got, yep, there's that Excelsior leading the way. Fantastic. We got a Constellation back there. Three of them. These are support ships too.
Alert the crew.
You know what? I got an idea with you guys. No. You guys don't go warping. You. These are the Federation support ships. They actually repair. I believe it's hull damage. Yeah, hull damage. Well, I've got a Klingon. I've got a Borg cube here that had better days. So let's just put you guys right next to it.
Alert the crew.
Y'all have one mission, gentlemen. Borgy gentlemen. See to it that this cube is back to its cube-like shape. Because right now it's got holes in it. Shooting its repair torpedoes at it. And little drones, that's pretty neat. Alright, let's see the primary fleet while they're bombing that. The war against the Federation's doing pretty good. Oh, what did we just warp into? We have the Borg. Locutus is pissed. It's the area debuff, which for me is bugged. It is bugged. It's not actually playing the. It's supposed to play the big speech. We are the Borg. Resistance is futile, and even the enemy players can hear it to give them that extra like freak out level of, you know, the Borg have arrived. So they got their hangar defense systems. I want to sit here and get popped in the butt the whole time we're taking this base out. My fleet's chasing around some... What are you? A constructor? Ha! I've got 2 Defiants in this fleet. Oh, hell yeah. How's this planet doing? Almost got the planet too, so that'll be a nice staging area for us, I think. And then I'll start pushing them back with this fleet. Still bombing this. I mean, the Federation have been digging into their planets. It's taking me a while. The Klingons are actually really good at taking out enemy planets. They've got those old school cruisers from the original series that just, whoa, they're fun. They're a lot of fun. So I was talking about the community game night we did Saturday, and you guys. You can always join us on Saturday. I normally put a video out on the YouTube channel. I stream 5 o'clock Arizona time, which is, what is it now? Arizona's its own time zone, so it's really confusing. We don't do time change. But anyways, you can find it on the forums, normally what we're playing, unless it's just an unplanned one, in which case we'll just jump into TeamSpeak, we'll bullshit a little bit, and then we'll get a game going of something. And that was this weekend. This weekend was War Thunder. Oh, no. Stay there.
Status report.
Ah, you guys moved because you're on auto attack, didn't you? What are you doing?
Alert the crew.
Yeah, get over there. Go fix Jim. This is Jim. Because Cube 00659 Delta Niner Charlie is not really going to help me out. So you're now Jim, who has gotten his ass kicked. How are we doing on the front lines?
Negotiation is irrelevant.
All right.
Battle stations.
Delta Squad or Dice Squad. Almost got you. Got you moving. Let's move through the rest of the phasers. Target that vessel for assimilation. One thing you got to keep in mind with the Borg cubes, I realize, is their, their weapons. They've got weapon points, hard points all over the ship. So just attacking with one side, not actually getting into the middle of the fight, you're doing yourself a disservice because that means the rest of your weapon bays aren't firing. So it's better to actually move, I think, into like the middle of the group and allow all sides of the cube to get a face. Go ahead and move in here. This lone phaser turret. I didn't sign up for this, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna make it. Torpedo. What I'm really worried about, though, with this game, how I could see this going really just poorly. Klingons are right here. Haven't even seen the Romulans, which is very Romulan of them. So all at once, I'm just gonna have giant fleet warping. Now what I'm hoping is happening is the Klingons and the Romulans have been busy kicking the crap out of each other. Too busy to even notice me. And that will be their downfall. They couldn't unite the Alpha Quadrant against the Borg threat, and that is gonna get them killed.
Activate all outposts.
All right, we took the planet. I noticed we haven't actually taken the planet, though. I don't think I have a colony ship over here. What was our planetary assimilator? That's the colony ship.
State objective.
Go ahead and move out. Check the research, or the resources. Yep, let's get some titanium extractors up and online.
State objective.
You're telling me in that entire fleet we don't have any colony ships that can take that planet?
Negotiation is irrelevant.
I don't believe you. Oh, we just don't have the research. Class F. Class F. What are you? Heat shield stuff.
By your command.
There you are. 4 adaptation node structures.
By your command.
Oh, how's the health doing? You're getting there.
Proceed to sector.
Not stunning, but at least you're not on fire anymore. All right, we need research sectors. Let's see. Are you full up? You are not. Adaptation node. Can we do it? L. Class F and Class L. Let's get those research kicked out of the way, and let's get the fleet. Let's get the fleet moving. Let's move them together. Probably a good idea.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Yeah, we could sit here, bomb the ever-living crap out of this rock, or we could push for Earth.
Station construction complete. By
And as we all know, the Borg like to go straight for Earth. Hell, there's a movie and a 2-parter about it.
construction complete.
And I think they did it in Voyager in one of the last episodes, but honestly, the end of Voyager, their way of getting home, where they were like riding a transwarp thing for the Borg, and they super powered their ship up, and I didn't like it at all. I really didn't, because I knew they weren't going to make another series after that. Like, you were not going to get a series to head up right after Voyager, because Voyager made themselves too powerful. Oh, now we've got armor that can hold off a Borg cube on a single vessel. That's, you know, a tiny vessel compared to most of the Starfleet ones. So you killed the coolest enemy in Star Trek.
Understood.
You know, just ultimate bad guy. And you turn them into a joke. Not only that, but now you've got the Federation with superpowers, because this ship is gonna, you know, Voyager. Voyager needs to be destroyed, is what it needs to be. If they were gonna do another series, they would have to have Janeway auto-destruct Voyager. Because she doesn't want to pollute the timeline or some shit. I don't know. They'd have to come up with something. But they got the reboot now. And a lot of hardcore fans are not happy with the reboot. I'm a hardcore fan of Star Trek. I love me some Star Trek, but you know, people ask me, Shek, what do you think of the, and this was one of those questions that came out in the live stream, what do you think of the new series? J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, he ruined the franchise. That's what a lot of people say. Me, I don't think he ruined the franchise, because Nemesis was the last movie. I mean, you gotta remember, Enterprise was the first,
Alert the crew.
other than the original series, canceled television show. Right? I mean, the franchise was not in a good place. And the last movie was complete and utter garbage. I hated Nemesis. I thought the clone storyline with Picard was dumb. Didn't even look like him. It was just, there's a whole lot of reasons. They killed Data just for shock value. And this like throwback to good Star Trek movies. Nemesis was sad times. The ships were cool. Give you that one. I love that they put that Romulan Titan in this game. It's just a monster. When he says it's a predator, no, he's a predator, he means it. Like, that thing is monstrously awesome. Yeah, cubes, come on, assimilate some stuff. Oh, the Yorktown. I imagine this right here, what you're seeing. You ever saw that episode of Next Generation where they've got all the Enterprises from the different dimensions, and there's the one with Riker with the gigantic beard. He's kind of freaking out, saying he won't go back. And the Borg have like assimilated everything. This would be that, that dimension. This would be that one. Kinda sucks for you guys. Somebody had a level up. Hey. You know, Vessel 10211. I'm gonna name you Bob. Vessel Bob. Because if I'm anything, if not in character, with this Let's Play. Wow, they really did have a bit of a defensive line here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be sneaky. We're just gonna drive right through. Push through. You guys have multi-targeting weapons, so just press on through, shoot your torpedoes, and phaser the crap out of everything on the way. Borg drive-by. Oh, we might get that turret. Might eliminate half the buildings in this sector doing it. I think there's a star base in there too, that's why I don't want to sit around. Just not worth the resources. But anyways, talking about J.J. Abrams and his reboot.
All hands to battle stations.
The new series are not classic Star Trek episodes. They don't hold the Gene Roddenberry's, original vision, probably. No, I'll agree with that. But they put the franchise in a better position to get more television shows and to continue. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I know it's much more of a Star Wars feel when you watch those movies, and the storylines, if you think too hard about them, they kind of crumble. Especially the last movie. Like the whole, all right, you're well aware that that Khan is pretty much a super weapon, right? He is a walking WMD. And somehow he was able to sneak out all his people into torpedoes. Like, where the hell was Starfleet security on that one? All those frozen cryopods? Yeah, it just, I don't know. There's some issues there, but don't think about it too hard, because you know what? People say, oh, they're just action movies. Look at the best Star Trek movies. Tell me they're not action movies. Khan, right? As much as there's a great story there in his original movie, it's an action movie. I mean, I love the space fights. It's as good as they could get at the end in the nebula. Oh, yeah. The Enterprise, and I mean, they had a lot. I think the crew had a better dynamic in the original series, of course, but anyways, the point is the show, the franchise is still going, and it's going strong. Those movies are making money, and if we want the franchise to continue, the movies need to make money. And if they're gonna do a reboot, I want that reboot to be successful. And honestly, I watched them and I enjoyed them. Just watching those movies were really entertaining. And that's what they should be. Oh, hi, Galaxy class. Let's make sure you don't get away. The Iowa, who I just shut down. See, this is it. This is all the Borg had to do. Don't bring in one cube that all of Starfleet can stop. Bring in the fleet of cubes. If we're such a threat, One cube with the Queen in it, that's just silly. And we can bring in 3 cubes with millions of drones.
We are the Borg.
Have you still not warped out? Why haven't you warped? Oh, they probably disabled your weapons.
Instructions received.
Federation's cheeky like that. What are you doing here?
To battle stations.
Why are you there? Get back here.
Set a course.
Right, y'all should be jumping together.
Instructions received.
You really should be.
Initiating.
Oh, these ships don't know what's coming. They don't know the kind of hurt that's on the way. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the new series. Like, what is the big complaint with the new series that you really don't like? Other than Lens Flare. Lens Flare. I mean, all I really want out of it is I want them to do another series. I want them to take notes from the Next Generation. And if they're going to do a reboot like they did with Next Generation. Have another series. Because Star Trek, in my mind, the movies were fun, but it's all about the series. I mean, that's really what Star Trek is supposed to be. Because then you can have the morality tales that are just so damn good. And the really interesting stories. So, alright, you know what? Stop. Just go. You guys aren't, lining up because you can't get through the other cubes.
Proceed to sector.
Oh, the amount of hurt you guys are about to have. Boom! As soon as they warp in. I can tell you why they are not safe. Run! Oh, he didn't make it. This is Earth, gentlemen. Drones.
All sections stand by.
The drones will assimilate you all. Push.
Just heading.
Push for Earth. We made it. They had a fleet that might have been able to slow me down a bit when I had the first couple of cubes. I did have like no health for a while there. But now I've got the momentum. We can push now.
Proceed to sector.
I'm actually gonna send you back. Cube. Which cube is that?
State
Bob.
objective.
Bob, I know you just got here with your wing of backup, but I'm gonna send you back to Klingon space because that's where the threat's gonna be next. Because I'm pretty sure we got this. Even if the Missouri has just shown up and is now completely shut down and on its like side to the point of the solar system. Ooh, explosions. They're not gonna make it, taking out their ship production facilities. This planet is done.
Armed and ready.
Great victory against the Federation. I did what the Queen could not. This is what happened when Cudus of Borg is running the show. Shack of Borg. There you go. Oh, Saber. Oh, the ships that are against him, that are Federation. Ah, there goes the Intrepid class. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so. Yeah, we did community game night. We played some, it was War Thunder, and then I got sick of being shot down so many times, but my subscriber base, which I totally understand and I was down for. It's good times. Then we played some Planet Side 2, because that we can all play together. You know, we can get the entire community all fighting together. And I kind of rambled off a ton of answers to questions that people had. Why don't you move over here where you bomb that, just so you can start taking out this stuff. Earth. Or Adriana is what it's actually named right now. Bombing this planet's gonna take a while. But their defenses are down. Oh, they have a fleet. It's still back here. With their Titan. I don't think Bob can handle that Titan on his own, though. He's got a decent support fleet. What symbol is that, I wonder? The Starfleet symbol, like, what is that doing? Huh. Damage reduction 25%, maybe that's what it is. His shields are almost down. He's got a nice support fleet with him. You guys are looking for people to play this with? The community on the TS, on the TeamSpeak that we have going right now. And I'll put a link to the forum down below. And it has quite a few games going. I'm always hearing about people's games going on. One player playing the Borg, and 2 or 3 playing against him is the Federation. And on occasion, we'll get a game going. Come on, bomb that planet. Get him. I'm liking the Borg. I think they're a really unique side to play in this. Not replacing my Klingons though, because I love bringing great honor to my house. Efficient distribution. What do you do? Efficient scheduling algorithms have been upgraded to our myriad resource nodes and resource extraction income increase. Yes, I like money. Let's do that. I could use more money. That means more cubes or TAC cubes. I've been told many times TAC cube is the way to go. Tactical cube requires research. We need another assimilation node. So what I'll do is I'll take Earth from them, get those assimilation nodes down, and then yes, TAC cube probably gonna be a thing.
Status report.
Mopping up the last of the ships while the rest of the fleet bombs the homeworld. There goes Paris. Florida, always blowing up Florida. Alright, so let's speed up time a bit, because that's going to take a while. I noticed the Borg bombing planets is not a Borg strong suit.
Additional technology acquired.
But I guess that kind of makes sense with the Borg. Maybe they're not actually bombing the planet, they're actually taking it over. They're assimilating it, which may be a little more time-consuming than just, say, bombing the ever-living crap out of it. Looks like we managed to take out that entire task force that was down there. All right, let's see it. Let's watch the fall of the Federation. This is their capital, right? I've done that before. I'm taking out their capital, and it wasn't their capital. Nope, it's their capital. It's what these little yellow dashed signs next to the planet actually are. So here we go, the fall of the Federation. Zoom in and speed it up so we don't have to wait. 8 times speed kind of makes my frame rate go to crap. Who knew? All right, 500, 400, 300. And the Federation is defeated. Task Force 5 is gone. Now, do they still own? They do still own their planets, but they won't be aggressive anymore. They won't actually be doing anything. Let's go ahead and make that a new colony. Oh, look at that. They did send their Titan to stop me. Let's go ahead and get the resource nodes put in and research. Assimilation nodes. Let's get us attack cube. I'm excited. This is gonna be neat. New stuff. Tactical cube and then the Borg Queen. I can't get the Borg Queen though because I lost my command center early on in the game. Oops. Chronoton field. Can I go back in time?
Battle stations.
Oh, Star Trek and your time travel. The one thing that my girl can't stand is anything dealing with time travel. She hates it. I don't know why. She likes sci-fi, but just time travel drives her crazy. All right, let's research some civilian infrastructure.
Acknowledge Star
Just to give you guys the level of a Star Trek geekdom that I hit, right? My first date with my girl, and we've been together for years now, was I invited her over to have a beer and watch Star Trek. That was my first, like, my pickup line. Hey, would you like to come over and watch Star Trek and drink beer? And you know what? It worked. She was like, yes, I would. And there you go. That was it. Here we are years and years later, still together. So, if that ain't love, I don't know what is. Yep, there goes that Titan. I don't think the Titan has a custom explodey mesh. At least not in this version. Keep in mind, I'm still playing without the last patch. They did a little mini patch to fix some of the bugs. Because we're waiting to finish that 5 versus the Borg still. Oh, what a pain in the butt that's been. Trying to get going. All right, so I've got the Borg fleet here, and I could bring them back and attack the Klingons, who I believe to be the biggest threat, even though I haven't seen the Romulans. But, to be honest, being already over here, I think I'm gonna take the fleet straight into Romulan space. We're gonna get crazy with it. We're going crazy up in here. And let's get some... Let's research that and see if we can get a cube based on the fleet cap that I already have. Seriously? They had a fleet here? Who are still hostile to me, by the way. I think my ships flying through there will eventually just kill them off. Yeah, you can just see the numbers going down. Don't have time for you. We're moving in.
Additional technology acquired.
And we've got an assimilation cube still moving through to take the, who are we fighting against? The House of Targesh. Oh, it's not even Martok. I mean, come on. Or the House of Wolf. Or Galeron and the High Council.
State objective.
Somebody right now who's like, who knows even more about the Star Trek lore than me, is like, well, the House of Targash is actually, and he's gonna tell me everything about it. And you know what? I'm actually cool with that. A lot of people on YouTube kind of get irritated with that. I love the Star Trek lore, especially the stuff I don't know because it's in the books and I haven't read the books. Yeah, I'm down. If they've got some type of special thing, let me know. I would like to know more.
Standing by.
Yes, that was a Starship Trooper reference. Would you like to know more? I'm blowing stuff up. Yeah, but you guys, if you haven't played a community game night, they're so much fun. And afterwards, I'll normally hang out and answer questions and just bullshit in the TS. So, you guys ever have questions with me? If you're like, because right now commenting, there's so many videos on the channel. There's like 500 videos, and they get comments. A lot, most of them get comments like every day. So it's hard for me to respond to people's comments. But if you want to talk with me or the other officers or talk about Star Trek Armada or whatever, the best way to do it isn't to send me a Steam friends request, because I get a ton of those too, so I don't accept them. The best way to do it is to get on TeamSpeak and talk, you know? Catch me on there. I'm not on there as much as I like, because of course I'm like right now I'm recording, so I can't be. Or you guys would hear all the TS people popping in every 5 seconds. But I do try to get on when I'm not recording and I'm just kind of editing or whatever. And yeah, I'll chat with you.
Standing by.
It's how I found a lot of the mods that I'm playing right now, is just through people on TeamSpeak. Like, dude, have you played this mod? Be like, no. No, I have not. Tell me more. Another Borg drive-by. I love that they're this slow. It gives them that feeling of insane scale and power because of how slow the Borg actually are. At sublight speeds. But once they go to warp, or transwarp in their case, they just pew. Oh my goodness. What happened over there? All right. Let's do this. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Don't. Nope. Oh, screw it. Just go. All cubes, go to warp. We're going to engage the... Wow, look at that. It's not a bad fleet. It's not as big as I thought it was. How many capital ships are we looking at? If you hold Alt, give you tactical view. Looks like a bunch of frigates and 3 capital ships, all of mid-level.
Proceed to sector.
Oh, check out this planet. What are they shooting of you? Oh, they're shooting a centaur. The Borg have
All
arrived.
sections stand by.
Oh, no. We're going to engage.
Status report.
See this? You should have allied with the Federation. You should have helped save the Alpha Quadrant. And now you're doomed. Your biological and technological distinctness will be added to our own. And then we'll have really, really paranoid Borg. Look at that. I'm out to fire. That has to be an ability. It's just spraying rounds like that. Ha ha ha! The Romulans are putting up a good fight. They don't have a single Daedrix. That's a little sad. They don't even have a commander. What's her name? Celie? I don't know much about them. Other than what's been in the television series, my knowledge of the Romulans is just sad. I don't know. I never found them very interesting. The whole espionage thing compared to the Klingons, but I think everybody who's a fan of Star Trek has a certain race that kind of pulls to them. They're kind of drawn toward. They're retreating. Excellent. That only puts me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps away from their homeworld.
Alter course.
Wait, which one is their homeworld? It's probably a better question to ask. This one.
New course.
That's got to be their homeworld. Well, guys, I think we might actually have this in the bag, unless the Klingons surprise the ever-living crap out of me. Why in the world? What is that thing? Wow, it's been a while since I played Federation. I've never even seen that ship before. Challenger class. That's cool looking. It's kind of like a weird... It's like they ran out of parts to make a galaxy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, we've got the research. Let's do the TAC cube. TAC cube. Tactical cube. Let's read the description. So, the tactical cube, experimental tactical utility battleship. Vessel type will provide domination of all. Intercept last recorded message. USS Brigadier. Starfleet, come in Starfleet. We have engaged Borg cube. Vessel, much larger, unexpected power. We can't hold. We in transmission. I'm sure they were fine. Building the tactical cube with the big old armor plating chunks. And that TAC cube is going straight for Kronos.
All sections report.
Did we catch up to you? Ah, see, I think we catch up to him in warp. That's the only thing I can think of. Add a couple Romulan ships to my fleet. Like that one right there. Who's just turning on his capital ship. Oh, it's just a Raptor class. It's a neat looking ship, the Raptor class. That's a nice ship. I'll take it. Oh, the fleet grows. You don't even need to build ships with the Klingons, with the Borg. We do have a level up on Bob. I need an acronym. What does Bob stand for? To make it more Borg-like. Biological organism Borg something. I don't know. I'm really bad at that. Let me know in the comments below if you can come up with a cool acronym for what Bob stands for a Borg ship. All right, so where's our TAC cube? I really want to see that. Let's speed up time. Maybe do a little more research while we wait.
The collective must grow.
Upgrade some of our weapon systems. Because that's what the Borg need. Better weapons. Yes. I'm gonna get cocky and then I'm gonna run into the real Romulan fleet. Watch.
By your command.
I don't know, that's many cubes.
Proceed to sector.
I would be very surprised.
The Empire.
What do you get? Warp inhibitor? And disable engines.
Proceed to coordinates.
That's pretty sneaky. Oh, shit. Here we go. Just warped in. Got fairly decent amount of Romulan defense. I really like the textures on these ships. I mean, they look good. They look old. Romulan ships have this kind of like, they've been around a long time look to them. Look at this thing. That is cool. Putting rounds downrange. Shields are still holding. Except for this one's shields, actually. Ah! Okay, so when you use the Borg debuff, don't zoom in anymore. Stay right where you are. It just started playing it. Alright, next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta. How are you doing? Shields are a little low. That's alright. You guys can't tell. I'm so hopped up on caffeine right now. Ah. Yes, the cube is done. All tactical and junk. Ah, look at that monster. I wonder if those are weapon points. What do you get? Everything a normal cube gets.
Negotiation is irrelevant.
You're damn right negotiation is irrelevant.
Relocate to grid.
What's your health at? What kind of stats do you have? 20,000, 23,000. All right, I'm just gonna give him the order to go. Why would you go here first? Whatever, just do what you do, dude. Do what you do. How are we doing?
We are the Borg.
Romulans are once again in retreat, trying to hold us off before we get to Romulus.
I will comply.
'Tis more brave to live than to die.
Deep thoughts from a Romulan.
Activate all outposts.
You know what? I could sit here and I could try to take this, but I want to make the push.
Initiating new directive.
We're pushing in. Very aggressive.
Instructions received.
Very aggressive strategy.
We will adapt.
Locutus. Bum 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 bum.
I am the futures of Borg.
Is this their capital? Yes, it is their capital. We've arrived. Romulus. And their defenses are lackluster. It looks like we've really kicked the crap out of them. Oh, there's their fleet command structure. That's kind of cool. I'm digging it. I like the Romulan architecture.
The collective must grow.
I best describe it as like maybe a slick, yeah, with straight lines, but very slick. I like it. Everything seems to flow.
By your command.
I don't care for the rounded type designs on ships, like that organic look. There's the EVE Online Galente is the best example. Oh, good grief, what are you guys doing up here? Example of that, you know, and I played Galente for years in EVE Online, but just, I don't know. As soon as I picked Galente and I wanted to fly, I like the Thorax, which is a cruiser in EVE Online. Because, you know, as a new player in EVE, it's all about what ship was the prettiest one you wanted to fly. Because you had no idea how the game worked. It was like, oh, I want to fly the battleship, or I was the weird one. I want to fly the little cruiser. But the rest of their fleet just, it's got that very rounded, organic look to it that's, The Caldari, though, now their ships look cool. The Roke battleship was one of my favorites in that game. All right, gentlemen, or whatever we call you, drones. The hive mind. Bombing Romulus. Let's see how the Klingon assimilation task force is doing.
By your command.
Not even out of the sector yet.
Negotiation is irrelevant.
So I'm speeding up time. The Romulans, I don't foresee them being a threat.
Proceed to sector.
So we're gonna sit in overview here and see what happens. Oh, ooh, got a bit of a warp in. What do we got? The Romulans' last-ditch effort to save their planet. The Intrepids are doing everything they can to assimilate the Romulans. The repair ships are trying to keep this guy alive. Actually not doing a bad job. He's gaining health faster than he's losing it. That shows you the strength of the Federation support ships. It's actually really good. It will keep your fleet alive. Tactical analysis. Can't do it on that though. Cubes are too busy bombing their homeworld. I could dispatch a ship to help them, but this is too much fun to watch. Much smaller fight. They do have a capital ship though. Oh, they got a Deidrix out. Look at that. Speak of the devil, as soon as I mentioned it, they built one. I guess we could spare a single cube for that. Now the question is, are we assimilating ships faster than we're killing them? Got a little wing here. Get rid of all that heads-up display shenanigans. Yeah, good luck with that, charging the cubes. Boom. Alright, where's that Deidrix? Because I want to see this explode. They have the singularity in the core. Their power source for Romulan capital ships is an artificial singularity. In other words, it's a black hole. And the effect for exploding, I believe, should be... There it is. And it just gets sucked in. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is attention to detail. How many mods, how many people will remember that and actually take the time to add it to their game, especially in a strategy game? That's one ship where it'll actually explode and they remember the power core is a singularity and they actually added that in. I mean, that is just awesome. First time I saw that, yeah, there was this like really geeky laugh. girlish squeal, maybe? I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. All right, well, we just about took out. They are fighting. Oh, here we go. The tactical cube has found itself a fight. Klingons know what's up. I love this shit. It's not gonna make it, but it's a cool looking ship. Come on, Fat Cube. What kind of firepower you've got? This little Klingon task force is getting its ass kicked. Come on, zoom in. There we go. Pushing for the Klingon homeworld. I wonder if he'll be able to do it on his own. Probably not. He does have backup behind him, though. Wow, are they still fighting over here? Yeah. They are building ships and bringing them back. They're probably bringing back every warship they had out in the front lines. Probably the ones who were fighting the Klingons to deal with this invasion, this incursion by the Borg. Is it helping? Eh, probably not. I'm still bombing their planet. It's about out of the game. Speed up time a little bit. 400, 300, 200. Look at that fleet. A Federation Romulan and Borg ships. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing the peoples together. It's terrible. Terrible. All right. There you go. The Imperial Senate has been defeated. The Romulans have been wiped off the map. It is now
Initiating new directive.
time to finish the assimilation of the Alpha Quadrant. We are taking on the Klingons. I'm going to speed up time. All ships are converging.
Proceed to sector.
This wasn't the slaughter that I thought it would be, though. Early game, you guys know that my homeworld was knocked down to a couple hundred health. I could have been taken out early on, and that's one of the big weaknesses, I think, of the Borg, is if the players go up against you fast, or if the AI actually allies against you, then yeah, they'll have a damn good chance. I got time sped up. There's a small Romulan fleet here. They seem to be chasing my cube around. No, actually, it's my guys. They're running. So, it was a good fight, definitely. The Federation had me on the ropes. They had most of my ships in the red on fire, and they had a big fleet right here, up at the triple homeworld.
Proceed to sector.
Oh, I didn't notice, the entire time we've been playing this, I didn't notice that that was the triple homeworld. I didn't name that. You know what? Let's see. What are all the names of the planets? All right. That's pretty much the last really funny one. But they could have had me. If they would have pushed for Unimatrix 0, they would have been able to take it, honestly. I mean, they could have taken it and wiped me out. Oh, looks like the TAC cube has arrived.
Proceed to sector.
And a valiant defense by the Klingons is going on right now.
State objective.
Not gonna matter, though. Look at all the minefields they've got. The Klingon homeworld. There's Klingon. Oh, that's a trade port. Where's Klingon High Command Center?
Proceed to sector.
Civilian laboratories. This is the Klingon capital, right? Yeah, it is. Dionysus. It's supposed to be Kronos, but it's all good.
All outposts.
Let's get some leveling up going on.
State objective.
State objective.
Assimilate this vessel.
Don't stop until you assimilate the...
State objective. Initiating.
Why would you go that far around? Ugh.
Activate all.
Might have something to do with the fact that they can, once they're in warp, they go crazy fast. So it's faster for them to just go to warp here and then fly through.
Proceed to sector.
I don't know. Maybe it's less jumps for them.
All outposts.
We're closing in, though. We are closing in. I'm gonna speed it up because I don't think the Klingons have ships that can stop me, or ships at all, actually. I think they've wasted so much time fighting amongst themselves, the Romulans and the Klingons, which sounds very Romulan and Klingon in my mind, that they screwed over the entire Alpha Quadrant. And the only one that gave me a real fight was the Federation.
The collective must grow.
So I'll keep my mouse over this, keep speeding up time because there's a ton of Alpha on Kronos. Those Klingon warriors are going to be hard to root out.
Proceed to sector.
But once the fleet gets here, we should have pretty good luck wiping them out.
Proceed to sector.
The collective must grow.
All right, come on, guys, warp in. Last bit, there's the fleet, warping in now. Last couple of ships. Now, let's get the fleet bombing this planet. It still has 6,000 health. Oh, Klingons. How awesome you are and how much of a pain you are to pull out of a planet once you've, like, dug in. Let's see how you do against 3, 4, 5 Borg cubes. Let's just surround the planet with cubes. Oh, yes. Look at this. It's the Klingon homeworld. Surrounded by cubes. Now I'm kind of curious, is this what's going to happen to us in our 5 versus the Borg Let's Play with the Borg on Stupid Hard? Sure, we've won the first initial battles, but they've got cubes again, they've got star bases. Just monstrous fleet I've got. Alright, speed up time, let's get it done. See the big old victory. Turn the menus back on. 2,000 health remaining. For the Empire. And the Romulan fleet has showed up. Oh, no, that's my assimilated fleet. Keep forgetting they're green, so I get them confused. All right, there it goes. The Klingon homeworld is defeated.
Assimilation complete.
Oh, fun times. All right, guys. Well, that was my Let's Play of the Borg. You guys have been asking for it for a while, and I did want to give them a try just so I understood what some of the units were like. Now, there is a big patch coming out. Actually, it's not a patch. It's an expansion for Star Trek Armada 3 that's going to be adding the Dominion, the Cardassians, actually as one race with some really cool, unique mechanics. I've talked about them before. You can actually hear about those if you watch the interview I did with the devs a while back. They go into more detail about it. But that was the Borg. There's a lot more units there. I didn't go through all of them. I didn't build the Titan just because that would have taken a while, and I was having too much fun with the cubes because when I think Borg, I think cubes. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. There'll probably be more Let's Plays and, of course, mod spotlights every Wednesday. And it was good times. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.